Are you thinking about buying a home in Irvine, but you want to make sure you know the true costs? Then you're going to have to calculate property tax, because this cost can make or break your budget. Today, I'm going to be breaking down how it's calculated here in Irvine and how that might affect your decision. So make sure you stick around to see that full breakdown. But first, I am a realtor here in Irvine, and I do specialize within the city. So if you are looking to buy, sell, or rent, make sure you reach out to me. All of my information will be in the description below. And I'll also put a little bit right here. That way you can reach out to me even easier. But now we'll get back into the video. So first, we need to figure out what property taxes are and how they're calculated here in Irvine. First, you need to understand the base rate. And here in Irvine, it's 1%. So if you bought a $900,000 house, your yearly cost is going to be $9,000. Now, on top of the base rate, there's also some other possibilities for taxes. This can be voter-approved bonds, Mello-Roos fees, and other local projects. And this can add anywhere from 0.25 to 1.5% on top of your base rate. So in Irvine, your property tax can range anywhere from 1.25 to 2.5% of the assessed value of your home, depending on the location and the community in which you're living in. So let's break down the real cost so that way you truly see what it looks like. If you bought a $1.2 million home here in Irvine, which is close to the median price range, your taxes are going to be $12,000 a year. Now let's say you live in a community with Mello-Roos or additional assessment fees. That's going to be an extra 1.25% and an extra $15,000 a year, bringing your total to $27,000. Over 5 years, that's $135,000 in property taxes alone. So the lesson from this, property taxes can add up and add up very quickly. So you want to make sure that you're budgeting for them before you ever buy the home. Now, when should you wait to buy a home? If you calculated your budget and you got all of it right, and you see your monthly cost, your down payment, and you're comfortable with that, and then you see this cost and what that might be for you, and you went from comfortably affording everything to making it a stretch, then I would maybe wait a little bit so that you can comfortably afford that payment, because it's never going to go away. And if you're unsure about the area, then I also wouldn't commit to that. Like I was saying in Irvine, there's a lot of communities that don't have Mello-Roos fees, and there's a lot that do. So maybe this home might not be the best home for you. So make sure when you're sitting with your agent, that's conversations that are coming up is, okay, this is going to be my monthly cost here, but what different communities have Mello-Roos fees and which ones don't? Now, when can buying now be smarter? Number one is if you've already calculated property taxes into the budget equation, and then you're already fine. And number two is if you're in a community with stable tax rates and either low or none Mello-Roos fees. And if you're someone who's sick of renting and having your costs go to nothing, then you should probably buy your home. So while taxes maybe are a small portion of it, that small portion on how expensive homes are now can be a big factor. So you want to make sure you factor in that extra on the low end $5,000 to $20,000 a year that you're going to have to pay. And how do you want to pay that? Do you want to lump it into your loan? Do you want to pay it at the end of the year? All of these different things. So you want to make sure you know that before you ever step into a home. But I hope that cleared up kind of the mystery of property taxes and what they look like here in Irvine. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate you leaving a like and a comment. Let me know you did. And if you really, really liked it, I'd hope you consider subscribing, because once a week on Friday, I actually release videos educating people on how to buy a home and the benefits of home ownership. So thank you so much for tuning into this week's video. I can't wait to see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.